So an important skill within trading is being able to understand exactly what your open positions are and to be able to exit them quickly, easily, and cleanly. And you may want to do that for a number of reasons, but perhaps you've misclicked somewhere, perhaps you've taken leave of your senses, or you got distracted and you're suddenly thinking, well, I'm not sure what is going on within this particular market. But let me show you a number of ways that you can manage and exit your positions in the market quickly and easily. Please like and comment on the video below. That will allow me to produce better quality videos and more of them in the future. If you're interested in learning to trade successfully on sports, then why not visit the BetAngel Academy, where we have more detailed videos. So if we have a look at this market here, you can see I've thrown a few orders in the market. I've done it pretty randomly. Where does that leave us? Well, there are several easy ways of closing positions within the market, which you may or may not be aware of. If we click on the trading profit column, that will put a closing bet within the market at a potentially profitable position. So if we click, let's say we want to make some money here, can you see just by clicking on that it puts a potential closing position within the market. So it's perfectly possible, if you've had bets matched, to be able to do that. How do you know that you've had bets matched within the market? Well, you can see the P&L varies up and down the column. That's the word I was looking for. But what is your net position within this market? You see, we've got a couple of unmatched bets here, loads here and loads there. What's going on? How many bets do we have, and how are they going to influence our overall trade? Well, if you look at the net stake box, you can see here it says net stake 6, and it's the lay colour. So this is basically saying to balance out your trade here, you have to put £6 worth of bets on this side of the market. So if I go and put £2 over here, you'll see the net stake change when it gets matched. There's a lot of money waiting to get matched at that moment. So here you can see it says £10. If this money gets matched at 2 here, then you can see it moves up to 12. So here we have to place £6 worth of lay bets. Here we have to place £12 worth of back bets. That will net your overall position out within this particular market. So if you want to hit the panic button and you're just totally not sure what on earth is going on within the market, you can always use this position up here. However, this should be the last thing that you do within the market, not something you repeatedly do as you go along. This will be the last action you perform in the market. If you click this button, it will cancel all positions and then hedge all of them across the entire market. So here you can see we'd take a small loss on this particular occasion. So yeah, there are other ways of doing it as well. If I click up here, I can cancel positions, or if you actually press the key Z, it will cancel positions on the left, and if you're hovering over a particular ladder and you press X, it will cancel positions on the right. If we go over here and press C, it will close the position on that particular runner. Can you see it's just put that closing trade in for us automatically? But also, if you want to, you can actually click on the net stake and actually drop your stake back into the market from here. So we can cancel positions on the left and right, we can click on net stake, and then we can actually drop that net stake position within there. So net stake can actually be a stake that you're using, or it could be the exit of your particular trade. So you can see all the net stakes are 0. That means we have no net trading positions within the market, and on this particular occasion the race is about to get underway, so we need to hedge our position. So if I just click up here, even if you have unmatched positions within the market, you can click this one, it will cancel them all and hedge the position right across the entire market. But you should only use that button when you're doing your final hedged trade within the market. Anyhow, that's a brief description of some of the ways that you can exit it, but there is other information that you can display on BetAngel that will help you achieve that. So we'll do that on the next trace. So we're looking at a market a little bit further out here, and if I click at a number of different places up here, let's select stakes of £2. I'm going to click all over the place. One of the issues that you have is, say we build a position on here, so I'm going to build a little position within the market here. You can see we've got a net stake of £8. Now, because I'm using multiples of 2, this is one of the reasons that I use multiples of stakes. It's fairly easy for me to work out what unmatched bets I have, what my net stake is, and what my net position is within the market. However, there is a much easier way of looking at whether you've got open positions on different runners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a trade in here, I'm going to put one in there, and I'm going to scroll the ladder up and move it out of view. So you can see it's not obvious that we have a position in the market on these particular runners. And it's obvious we have a position on here because you can see the trading profit column is indicating to us that we must have entered around here because that's 0, and that if it moves up, this is all the potential profit we've got, and if it moves down, this is the potential loss. We've also learned that when I did the little bit before this particular section, that net stake is telling you what your overall position is to exit that trade within the market. So you can see here we need a net stake of 8, and you can see we've got more than £8 over here, but exactly how much do we have in unmatched bets over here? Well, if you go to the settings and you go to ladder, there's a section in there saying cancel button. So at the moment we have it set to default, but we can actually do it. So it says highlight when selection has unmatched bets. So can you see here we've got unmatched bets here, we've got unmatched bets here, and we've got unmatched bets here. So suddenly you can see where all of the unmatched bets are within the market. Now the difference between what we can see on this runner and this runner is that the net stake here is 0, meaning that we have no net exposure in the market, but the net stake here is 8, indicating that we do have a trading position within this market. So over on this particular runner, you can see our net stake is 0, but we do have open positions. Let's just cancel that. We can cancel that by clicking on cancel, or if we want to be smart, we can use a keyboard shortcut. But because it's video, I'm going to click on cancel. So you can see the highlight is removed. We have no positions on this runner, net stake is 0, no positions on this runner, net stake is 0, no positions, net stake 0. We have no, we do have unmatched bets on this particular section, but the net stake is 0 on here as well. So that helps you interpret exactly what's going on each individual runner. Let's go up and modify it again. So I'm going to change it from default to unmatched bet value. So what we have now is the cancel button still operates in the way that the cancel button would expect to operate, but it's showing you the value of unmatched bets. So if I click here, we cancel all unmatched bets on that particular selection. Net stake is 0, so we have no net position in the market. But if we go back to the favourite here, you can see that we have a net stake of £8 and £20 worth of unmatched bets. So if all of those match, you know, that's more money than we really need to close our position. So in fact, if we cancel these bets, then that will allow us to put our closing position within the market. Now, if the price is here and our unmatched bets are up here, this is the last one that's going to get matched. This will get matched before it, this will get matched before it, and this one is most likely to get matched. So when you cancel down bets within the market, it makes sense to cancel above that. So you can see we cancel. We've got £14, cancel. We've got £12, cancel. We've got 10. However, 10 is more than 8, so we've got more positions in the market than we need to close our particular bet. So let's cancel all of those particular bets within the market, and we'll put £8 worth of back bets in the market. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see 4 lots of 2 is 8, which matches our net stake. So those are our closing positions within this particular market. If we think that we're at risk of those positions not getting matched, then of course what you can do is you can just say I'll put another one there. Whoops, I'll put another one there, my mistake, and I'll cancel that one because we still have £8 in the market. We've just moved them a little bit closer to the front. So you can see there's a bit of a battle going on between these two prices. If I feel nervous, I can always do that and then cancel that one because the net stake is balanced with the amount of unmatched bets within the market. Let's see if we get matched on this at this particular occasion. It's funny, even though I'm using small stakes here and just demonstrating, I still feel the need to do a decent trade. It's really funny. I guess you just get used to that after a while. So I'm watching these two prices here and thinking, how far up is it going to go? So you can see if we get nervous again here, why not drop the £2 in there and cancel it there, because our net stake is 6, the number of unmatched bets is 6, and we'll probably get matched on that fairly quickly, you would think, if it touches that price. So we've got a bit of a move, you can't see it on here, on this particular run, and that's drifted a bit. That was halting the progress of the favourite drifting out on that particular occasion. But you can see that we've now been matched in the market. The number of unmatched bets on both sides is 0 and our net stake is 0, so that means that our position is completely clean. We don't have to do anything more in this market apart from decide whether we want to hedge the profit. So the individual profit or loss on this occasion is 20p on the favourite here, and if we hedge this across the market then we lose 6p overall. But like I said before, The hedge is the last part of the trade that you do. When you're actively trading a market, you go in, you go out, you go in, you go out, and then you hedge at the final stage. You don't hedge as you go along, because otherwise you won't be able to trade effectively within the particular market. But yeah, if you want a structured approach to exiting a market, understanding what your position is within the market, there you go.